Imagine a field of flax swaying in the gentle breeze of a 17th century morning, where the tiny blue flowers catch the pale light, marking the beginning of a process that will take years to complete. We are entering a world where patience is the primary ingredient, and the clock is measured in seasons rather than seconds. To understand the lace that graced the collars of kings and the veils of queens, we must first understand the humble fiber from which it was born. Flax is a stubborn plant, its silver fibers locked within a woody stalk that requires a delicate, almost reverent touch to release. After the harvest, the stalks are bundled and submerged in slow-moving water, a process known as retting that must never be rushed. The water seeps into the plant, allowing bacteria to dissolve the pectin that binds the fibers together, creating a soft decay that births beauty. Listen to the soft ripple of the stream as it flows over the flax, a natural laboratory working in total silence to soften the rigid stems. Once the fibers are freed, they must be dried and broken, a rhythmic percussion of wooden blades hitting the brittle stalks in the cool afternoon air. This is the scutching room, where the air is thick with the scent of dried earth and vegetation, and every movement is a slow dance of manual labor. Next comes the heckling, where the fibers are pulled through beds of sharp metal pins to comb them straight, separating the short toe from the long, lustrous line. The sound of the fibers sliding through the pins is like a long, drawn-out sigh, a metallic whisper that echoes in the quiet workshop. What remains is a bundle of long, hair-like strands, ready for the spinning wheel, possessing a sheen that rivals the finest silk. The spinner works in a cool, shaded room, her fingers constantly moistened with water or saliva to keep the linen smooth and prevent the fibers from fraying. Linen does not possess the natural elasticity of wool. It is brittle and demanding, requiring a steady, unwavering hand and a peaceful mind. The spinning wheel hums a low, steady drone, a frequency that anchors the soul to the present moment and drives away the worries of the day. As the thread grows on the bobbin, it is still a raw, greenish-gray color, far from the luminous white of the finished masterpiece. The bleaching process is an exercise in atmospheric chemistry and immense patience, utilizing the natural power of the sun and the meadow. Skeins of thread are laid out on the grassing fields, where they are exposed to the bleaching rays of the sun and the nourishing moisture of the morning dew. Every day, workers walk through the fields, gently turning the thread with wooden poles to ensure the light touches every side with equal intensity. Sometimes, the thread is soaked in buttermilk or sour milk, the lactic acid gently lifting the natural pigments without damaging the structural integrity of the cellulose. This cycle of soaking and sunning is repeated dozens of times until the thread is as white as a winter cloud resting on a snowy peak. But the most critical stage, the one that separates the master from the amateur, is the aging of the thread in controlled environments. Freshly spun and bleached linen is often too stiff, too prone to snapping under the tension of the Lacemakers' weighted bobbins. It must be stored in a specialized underground chamber or a damp stone cellar where the temperature and humidity never fluctuate. In these quiet vaults, the linen absorbs the ambient moisture, allowing the microscopic cells of the fiber to relax and lose their tension. Some master lace makers would refuse to use thread that had not been aged for at least 10 years, allowing the material to reach its peak suppleness. The fibers settle into their new shape, losing their memory of the spinning wheel's twist and becoming remarkably cooperative. Think of the thread resting in the dark, becoming softer and more supple with every passing year, maturing like a fine wine in the silence. When the lacemaker finally takes a spool from the cellar, the thread flows through their hands like liquid silver, cool and responsive to the touch. It no longer resists the complex maneuvers of the craft. It cooperates, twisting and crossing over the pins with effortless, silent grace. The lace itself becomes a record of this patience, a physical manifestation of time slowed down and captured in a web of ivory thread. Every knot and loop is a testament to a process that started decades before the first stitch was even considered by the artisan. As the light fades in the workshop, the delicate patterns of the lace seem to glow with an internal light, reflecting the years of sun and dew. The weight of the wooden bobbins clicking together provides a soft, percussive lullaby that signals the end of the day's labor. There is no hurry here, for the linen has already waited years to become what it is now, and it will wait years more to be finished. The intricate patterns of Mechlin or Valenciennes lace require a thread so fine it is almost invisible to the naked eye, appearing like a ghostly mist. To work with such a material, the lacemaker must enter a state of deep concentration and rhythmic calm, where the world outside ceases to exist. The breath slows, matching the steady movement of the hands across the lace pillow, creating a harmony between the body and the fiber. Each movement is precise yet relaxed, a dance of fingers and thread that has been perfected over generations of quiet study. The thread is incredibly strong despite its apparent fineness, a result of the careful preparation and the long years of subterranean rest. We can almost feel the texture of the aged linen, cool and smooth against the skin, carrying the wisdom of the earth within its strands. It carries with it the history of the rain that watered the flax and the sun that bleached the skeins on the green meadows. In the modern world, we rarely encounter objects that have been allowed to take this much time to reach their ultimate potential. But here, in the silence of history, we can appreciate the immense value of the slow path and the beauty of the waiting. The thread is a bridge between the earth and the art, between the toil of the field and the elegance of the courtly gown. As the lace is completed, it is wrapped in blue paper to preserve its whiteness, ready to be kept for centuries as a family heirloom. It will outlive its creator, carrying the essence of their patience and the cool air of the aging cellar into the future. Let your thoughts drift like the fine fibers of the flax, light and unburdened by the weight of the waking world. The hum of the workshop is fading now, leaving only the soft rustle of the linen as it is folded away for the night. You are part of this slow cycle, resting and renewing, just as the thread did in the cool, dark vaults of the old masters. The darkness is a soft blanket, much like the finished lace, delicate and protective, shielding you from the noise of the day. Sleep comes with the knowledge that some things are better when they are allowed to wait, and beauty cannot be forced. The history of the fiber is a history of rest, of waiting for the perfect moment to be transformed into something eternal. Everything is prepared, everything is in its place, and the long journey from the field to the pillow is finally at an end. Close your eyes and feel the weightless quality of the finest lace resting over your mind, soothing every edge of your consciousness. The world is quiet, the thread is spun, and the night is long and peaceful, inviting you to let go. Drift now into the soft, white silence of the aged linen, and find your rest in the slow passage of history. Discover more history by watching the next video. We're eager to share more with you. You can't go wrong. All our videos are deeply detailed, dull while fascinating, and distinctly sleep-inducing.